Even though the athletes we've covered so far in our previous episodes have been completely off the rails, they do operate in pretty mainstream sports. That's why we decided to go down a more non-traditional path today by uncovering the top 10 bizarre combat sports. Everything from fighting with Volt tasers to midget wrestling to lingerie fighting and other craziness you might wish to participate in. Strap on your seatbelt and let's roll. Number 1. Shock fights. First up, a spectacularly ludicrous affair that demands minimal brain power and a penchant for danger. Take a standard boxing ring, add 2 nutters with 3 million volt tasers strapped to each hand, and cheer them on whilst they electrocute each other. While the bouts suggest some reference to established fight techniques, any focus on combat prowess quickly diverts to the crackling bolts emanating from each fighter's fists. There are no rules worth mentioning, and the winner is declared via submission or, of course, shockout. As far as we can deduce, the sport, and we call it that loosely, is now banned across the entire civilized world. Why would that be, I wonder? Number 2. Xarm. Okay, so in theory, this is a simple combination of arm wrestling and MMA. In practice, it's a messy swing fest with bouts usually lasting only a matter of seconds, such as the confrontational, close-quarters nature of the combat. Hands are bound together across a table, and contestants are chained at the waist to said table before they assume a standard arm wrestling face-off. But once the referee's hand drops, it's a wild, no-holds-barred scrap. Legs, knees, feet, heads, and fists flying in all directions. Let's be honest, this is no arm wrestle. Actually, it's a truly brutal encounter, as the video below demonstrates. Witness the table-based armbar at around 50 seconds in, and seemingly attracts only thuggish meatheads. Apologies if you're one of them. Number 3. Chess boxing. A well-documented sport, but one that we couldn't omit. Perhaps this is where the term gentleman's sport best applies, where boxing is concerned. Inspired by a French comic book, the sport was brought to life in 2003 by a Dutch performance artist. Each fight consists of 11 3-minute rounds, 6 of chess, 5 of boxing, with the fight alternating between the two. Just imagine it, playing a game of chess betwixt getting your head pummeled. Nuts, and no surprise, it came from the pages of a comic book. Number 4. Cardboard tube fighting. Maybe my personal favorite, if only for the fantastic samurai warrior-inspired cardboard outfit shown at the top of this blog. Just don't wear it in a downpour. A global organization, Cardboard Tube Fighting League, CTFL, the showdowns are more about theatrics, but there is a fight element, if you can call hitting people with cardboard tubes in the style of a 4-year-old kid fighting. The swings, at least, are true enough. One-on-one or a fully fledged multi-person battlefield, CTFL does what it says on the tin, with people hitting each other with cardboard tubes. Not toilet roll tubes, mind, more like reinforced wrapping paper tubes. The aim of the game is to break your opponent's tube before they break yours. Timeless fun. Number 5. Shin kicking. Set in the genteel rolling countryside of the Cotswolds, the sport of shin kicking has its roots dating back to the early 1600s. Indeed, it's the centerpiece of the region's Cotswold Olympics. That's not a typo, just their clever play on the use of Olympics. Rules are pretty simple here. Stuff as much straw as possible down your trouser legs and get to work kicking your opponent's shins as hard as possible. While judo-type throws are not allowed, seriously hard kicking is encouraged, and the winner is the contestant who kicks their opponent to the ground first. Let's not dismiss this as a sissy game played and watched by London city folk with second, third, fourth homes in the Cotswold countryside. Taking a bone-on-bone blow to the shin is no laughing matter. Number 6. Micro Championship Wrestling, MCW. A sport made up entirely of, as you probably guessed, little people. In February 2000, the Micro Wrestling Federation, MWF, a wrestling promotion, was established by former pro wrestler Johnny Attitude, Johnny Green, and featured promotional videos by the main man himself, Hulk Hogan. The promotion featured both serious wrestling matches and more comedic aspects. In early 2008, the Entertainment Shack booking agency acquired the MWF. Production for the show began in March 2011 in Tampa, Florida, and debuted on the American cable channel True TV on September 14, 2011. It averaged no less than 1 million viewers per week and aired in 34 countries. Small contestants, big business. This show can be seen nationwide, with a tour schedule that encompasses the entire U.S., Canada, and South America. The promotion usually books between as many as 150 and 180 shows a year. Considering a small career move already? Number 7. Lingerie Fighting Championships. Lingerie Fighting Championships, LFC, is just what it sounds like. A very unique MMA league in which beautiful women fight wearing nothing but lingerie. Founded in 2013 by Sean Donnelly, LFC does not have a unified rule set, as fights between competitors are considered sports entertainment. I think we can safely agree to that. This was made public information since facing criticism from the Nevada Athletic Commission. Although fighters display grappling, submission, and MMA techniques, punches and strikes to the face are not permitted, and there are no weight classes. I do assume this can easily get brutal. Some famous names are Sheena Bathory, the Hungarian Hurricane from Hungary, and Angelica Ko, the Italian Knockout from Italy. Number 8. Toe Wrestling. Toe wrestling is just as funny as you think. A sport involving two opponents who lock toes and attempt to pin each other's feet down, similar to arm wrestling. Players must link toes, and each player's foot must touch flat on the other person's 2 out of 3 rounds. Rounds are played first with the right foot, then left, and right again if necessary. The sport was invented in 1976 in Staffordshire, United Kingdom, by 4 drinkers in the ye olde Royal Oak Inn. The World Toe Wrestling Championship has been held annually since 1994 in Derbyshire, England. The most prolific player is Alan Nasty Nash, a multiple-time champion. Lisa Twinkletoes Shenton is a previous women's world champion. No funny nicknames there, folks. Number 9. Pillow Fight Championship. Yeah, that's right. Going back to childhood with this one. The Pillow Fight Championship, PFC, is a professional sports organization that arranges competitive pillow fighting matches. Without knowing his age, but I would guess around 7, the PFC was founded by Steve Williams in 2021, offering a unique style of combat sport that combines elements of boxing and mixed martial arts through specialized pillows. These pillows are equipped with durable handles and ripstop nylon, enabling swift and forceful movements that generate a distinctive sound upon impact. Now you know what to ask for Christmas, son. Each bout lasts for 90 seconds. Behold. Number 10. Power Slap. This one is widely known thanks to hilarious reels on social media, but still needs to be mentioned in today's list. Power Slap is an American slap fighting promotion company owned by the mighty Ultimate Fighting Championship, UFC. After a coin toss to decide who goes first, the first striker has a time limit of 60 seconds to deliver an open-handed slap to the opponent. Slaps must be below the eye but above the chin, without leading with the palm such that all hand-to-face contact takes place at the same time. Here's the tricky part. Those being slapped may not flinch, raise their shoulder, or tuck in their chins. Would you be able to do that? After being slapped, the slapped competitor then has 60 seconds to recover and get back into position before it's their turn to slap. Fights that don't end in a knockout and go 3 rounds go to the judge's decision, using a 10-point system with judging based on slap striker's effectiveness as well as the slap receiver's reaction and recovery time. Hey, if you liked this video, do hit the like button. If you want to hear the craziest stories in sports, do follow our channel. History is overflowing with crazy people. we will cover them in our videos.